Wasbir, historic day for both the chief ministers, both the states, Assam and Meghalaya, deal signed. What is your perspective on this entire matter?
Yes, Pooja, it's a historic day indeed, not just for Assam and Meghalaya, but for the entire Northeast as such. Northeast has been seen a lot of border disputes, interstate border disputes, and Assam and Meghalaya have shown the way. They have determined, they've shown, demonstrated that what political will can achieve. The political will demonstrated by Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma and his Meghalaya counterpart Conrad Sangma. These two political leaders from the Northeast have shown the way as to how long pending boundary disputes, and in this case the Assam Meghalaya boundary dispute has been festering for the last 50 years, and now today this historic agreement has been signed in New Delhi at the Ministry of Home Affairs in the presence of Union Home Minister Amit Shah and the Assam and Meghalaya chief ministers and other political leaders, senior political leaders from the two states. Now this agreement has resolved the border dispute in 6 stretches of the border between Assam and Meghalaya. 6 stretches of the border dispute have already been resolved, and another 6 to 7 stretches they are going to be resolved in the next 6 to 7 months. That is what has been finalized. The timeline has been drawn. Already the border dispute between Assam and Meghalaya has been resolved in as many as 6 stretches, and another 6 stretches the border dispute is going to be resolved within a time limit of around 6 to 7 months. That is the decision that has been taken in New Delhi today. And of course, apart from that, the Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma said that the Union Home Minister has urged him, appealed to the leaders of the northeastern region, to the states, to resolve their respective boundary disputes. And to that effect, Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma said that now his focus will be to resolve the border dispute with Arunachal Pradesh, and he is already in touch with his Arunachal counterpart Pema Khandu in this regard. And of course, there is a border dispute between Assam and Mizoram. The two states witnessed some ugly violence in the last couple of months, and of course that also is on the way towards resolution, and that's what Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma had said a few weeks ago, that he is also in touch with his Mizoram counterpart Joramthanga to resolve the issue in an amicable manner. But as of now, Pooja, this is a historic day as far as Northeast is concerned. This is not the resolution of a border dispute just between Assam and Meghalaya, but is also laying the roadmap for resolution of the border dispute between Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, and Assam, Nagaland, and Assam and Mizoram. Pooja.
Absolutely, Wasbir, historic day created today. Series of meeting, both the chief ministers meeting for a long time, flying to Delhi, coming back from Delhi, going to different states, now going to the sites to visit the disputed sites to find out an amicable solution, and finally the deal has been signed today, the agreement has been signed today. So a historic moment for the people out there of both the states.
Absolutely, absolutely, Pooja. There were a lot of efforts being put into, reaching this agreement. In fact, the two chief ministers, the two state governments, they formed small committees, border committees headed by ministers. And these ministers have the regional committees. They have visited the spots, visited the disputed areas, talked to the people who have been living there. And one thing which Mr. Conrad Sangma as well as Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma has been emphasizing in the last couple of months is that it is up to the people. They said that it is not for the government to impose and say that okay, this part belongs to Assam or this part belongs to Meghalaya. They said that they have left to a large extent they have left the decision to the people who have been residing in these border areas, and therefore today when the decision has been taken, they have ascertained the views of the people who have been living in these 6 disputed border stretches, and only after obtaining their views, only after ascertaining their opinion as the decision being taken. Therefore it is unique. It is not two governments deciding that this land belongs to us, so you are our people, or you people belong to the so and so state. It's not that. So the two states ascertain the opinion of the people on the ground who have been residing in these disputed areas, and therefore this is an extremely unique model to resolve the border dispute. Mind you, this is a 50-year long border dispute that has been resolved today. It's indeed a very, very historic occasion, and this demonstrates the leadership qualities of both Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma and Conrad Sangma of Meghalaya, and this is in fact showing the way for resolution, or rather an amicable resolution of the border dispute between Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and Mizoram, and Assam and Nagaland.